Assalamu alaikum guys, Eid Mubarak to everybody. I hope you guys are having a good day, and you guys will be getting loads of Eid, so wanted to upgrade your GPUs. So, and since the new GPUs are already available for pre-orders, so that's like the right time. So I wanted to like make a small video about this. So, just my point of view, what's happening, and I'm not saying I don't have anything bad about Nvidia or anybody. It's a simple my point of view. Since Nvidia is talking a lot about ray tracing though, so for me to explain ray tracing in simplest term, it's how how light behaves in real time, how it interacts with other objects in real time. So I'm talking about the rendering mode, right? So that is it. Ray tracing, it's one of the techniques used for rendering. So there are other techniques, but that's one of the best if you want to get the the best real-time lighting effects, and you want to get more realistic details from an object. I think that is the simplest way to explain it. And Nvidia has already said that that is the new architecture. It's already 6 times faster than the Pascal one, which is great. And there's one thing though, ray tracing will obviously will give you like really good graphics, as in more detail, in more depth. So the shadows, you can see them more clearly. They will be much better. So it will be like a real-time effect if it's done properly. And so that is the main thing about it, because older architectures, they weren't up to the task. I mean, like, they needed much more computation power. And even if you look the same turning architecture for professional cards, they were costing around over 10,000. But since Nvidia has worked a lot on that one, they have lowered the prices, and it's now available for almost everybody, and much cheaper price. So it's like, because 2080 will be around, 2080 Ti, that'll be around $1,000. So that's one thing. And since how it affects us, we will get much more better graphics details. I think that's the simplest way to explain it. So for me, there's a few things though. One, should you be upgrading? It depends a lot. If you already have a 10 series, a Pascal generation, right? I would say it depends a lot on your monitor and what you really want to see. Because if you have a 1060 with a 1080p monitor with over, let's say, 100 Hz, 144 Hz, from 1060 to 1070, it's decent enough. You get really good graphics, I mean FPS, at ultra settings, and you will be running through really good. And the main thing is the price when you compare it to the other ones. Obviously, a new generation will be better. It will more give you more boost for its, like, not the boost. That was like a wrong thing to say. Okay, so the newer generation will be better. You will be getting more power from that. But this is the thing though, you will always have to see how much you can afford though. If you with the new generation, obviously the prices will go down. If not, if that doesn't happen in a month or so, you will start to see in 5-6 months, because at that time people will try to upgrade to a new generation. For me, if you already have a 10 series, I would say you need to wait a bit, because as you see, loads of new generation monitors are coming, which are already going 4K with 200 Hz and 1440p over 200 Hz. When you see that, and then I think it will be a better time to upgrade at that time, because the Pascal generation is really good to handle our current generation monitors. And if you have a 1080 Ti, it will destroy everything at 1440p. You will play everything at ultra, on, like, let's say at like over 100 frames. And even with if you switch to 60, not 60, yeah, 4K 60 Hz, then you will be getting around like 60 FPS stable. It might jump around like 70, 80, but I think most probably you will get around 60 FPS straight without any problem. So from that point of view, with the current generation of monitors, I would say don't do it. So when those monitors are available, then will be the time. So you will have actual performance or benchmark tests of these GPUs, the new generation, and you can compare to them. That time, okay, you need like a normal GPU, which GPU you want, or do you want to go for SLI? So obviously when you in SLI you will be getting two cards, so you have to pay much more price. And after after the TI series come 2080, you will have enough benchmarks to see that you should be upgrading to this series, to this line, or should you wait one more line? Because most probably, if this generation is not able to handle those monitors, I'm not saying they won't be able to. Most probably, they will be able to handle them. Of course, they will be much better than Pascal generation, but they will be able to handle them more betterly, as what your Pascal generation did to your current monitors, like with 1080 Ti. You can with 4K, or because I mostly use 1440p, so I will talk about from my point of view. So with 1440p at ultra, I play every game over 100 FPS, and that is I have 2 extra monitors, so that's like a 3 monitor setup. So that and even then on CSGO I get over 200 FPS, PUBG over 100 FPS, that's at ultra. So that is one thing. So from my point of view, you need to wait a bit. You can see when you get the actual benchmarks, and then you can compare your prices. That is it affordable for you to go for these cards, or you can just go to Pascal? Because if you're running a 1060 or 1070 with the 1080p monitor with 200 hertz 200 hertz monitor, you really don't need to just upgrade this card until you have like used it properly, or you have gotten your money's worth from the card, because these are like already just 2 years old card, but they're really good. So I'm not saying you shouldn't upgrade, it's up to you. Obviously I will upgrade, but not now. I'm thinking like I should wait for the next generation, because so I just wanted to let you know what I was thinking. So, and what are your thoughts about it? Should you guys upgrade, or you will be waiting for the next generation, or you will be saving, and what you will do? Just do let me know. And that is it for this video. Eid Mubarak, everybody. I hope you guys have a really good Eid, and take care guys, have fun, see you next time.